it's me and Harad. Today, in this video, my mum and I are going to make some delicious vegan meatball marinara subs. But first, I need to wash my hands. My mum needs my hair back and then put a naughty vegan apron on. Come on, let's go! In the bowl we have the 325 grams of flour and the 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, yes ma'am?
That's right. And in the jug I'm just putting the sugar and the salt, and I'm just going to get the yeast, and then we leave it for 5 minutes.
In the water we have added the amount of salt and sugar we need, as well as the yeast and the 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We now have to leave it here to rest for about 5 minutes. Now time to make a well and then add the yeast mixture.
Adding any more flour
or water if needed.
That's right. Kneading it for about 8 to 10 minutes.
That's great. When it's time to knead it, can I have a go, ma'am?
Of course you can in a minute. Do you want me to start it off for you?
Yes, please.
I'll just make a start on it now for you.
How does it feel, ma'am?
It was really good. It's coming together really nicely.
That's great.
Okay, now you can have a go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it. You're doing really well. And then we just need to cover it in a couple of minutes and leave it to rise for an hour.
And maybe during the hour we can go and start doing some of the other bits, yes ma'am?
That's what we need to cook the lentils, don't we? So
we do.
That and maybe make the meatballs or have them ready, because they have to go in the fridge as well, so get them to that stage.
That's a great idea, ma'am. It's now ready to be covered for about an hour. First, put the 100 grams of green lentil and the 300 ml of water. They have to stay here now for about 20 minutes, checking on them in case they need any more water. To Lindsay for making these amazing bounty bars from the bounty bars video that I made. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it up there. Lindsay also has an amazing YouTube channel. I'll link her YouTube channel down in the description below. I really hope that you enjoyed making them and most of all eating them. If you make any food from this channel, please take a picture and send it to me on my Instagram, Anghar's Life, or use the hashtag Anghar's Life to let me know that you would like your picture to be featured in a future video. I love sharing all of your pictures. Now the lentils have nearly finished cooking, it's now time for my mum and I to
start to cook off the onions and the garlic. You can add some oil to a pan if you want to, but we're just using
Water. So it's deep frying.
That's right.
And then in a minute, we'll add about 8 mushrooms.
Got 8 mushrooms cut up. We're using chestnut mushrooms this time.
I love the sound it makes so much. Now time to add the chopped mushrooms and the cumin.
So we took 2 teaspoons of ground cumin and
Here you go, Mum.
8 mushrooms. Thank you. Been nicely coated with the cumin.
I love the smell.
It smells really lovely now.
Just added the 60 grams of oats to the container for the hand blender, yes, Mum?
That's right. We need to make it like a flour now and then add all the other ingredients to it as well. So we do this first, shall we?
Yes, good idea, Mum. We have just added the tablespoon of dried parsley. What's next, Mum?
Salt and pepper to taste. And then we'll put in all the other ingredients and 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce or tamari sauce. And we're using tamari sauce today.
We love tamari sauce.
We do.
We are now adding the tamari sauce and we can mix it all down together, yes, Mum?
That's right.
We have now put all of the blended ingredients into a bowl, leaving some texture.
They need to stand to one side now for at least 10 minutes, or you could put it in the fridge until the next day. But we're going to put it just to one side for now and carry on with the subs.
That's a good idea, Mum. Just divided the dough into 4 little balls and we're now
Rolling them out to a long, thin shape and putting them on the baking tray covered in parchment paper. That's 3 done.
That's great. And then they have to rise again for an hour.
That's right, another hour, somewhere nice and warm. And then it'll be time to put them in the oven. I think I'll do the dishes now.
That's a great idea, Mum. We have just put the subs in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. What are we going to do now, Mum?
We'll shape the vegan meatballs ready to go in the oven for when the subs come out.
Now time to shape the meatballs.
It is. So just take a bit of a mixture with damp hands and put them on a baking tray that we've lined with parchment paper. I'll do a few more. Do you want to have a go?
Yes, please, I'd love to.
You're just going to get your hands wet then. There we go.
Thank you.
Bit too big.
Like this one, Mum?
Yeah, just roll that. If you pass it to me, and I can put it on the
Has just taken the subs out of the oven. Now they have to cool here for about half an hour. While the half an hour we're waiting for it, we're going to put the meatballs in the oven. Are the vegan meatballs now in the oven? How long in the oven for now, Mum?
25 to 30 minutes, turning halfway.
In the pan we have 2 cloves of garlic and about 2 tablespoons of water.
You can use oil if you want to, but we're using water. We just need to cook this for about a minute or 2 and then add the tomatoes, the oregano and the chilli, salt and pepper.
My mum is now adding some freshly chopped basil, and this is optional if you are using it, 1 to 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. We love nutritional yeast, don't we, Mum?
We do. Nutritional yeast flakes are lovely. How many do you want me to put in?
3, please.
I thought you would. 1, 2, 3. And then when the vegan meatballs are ready, we'll coat them in this sauce as well, shall we?
It's a great idea.
They were really good last time we did that, weren't they?
They were. We have just added the vegan meatballs into the marinara sauce to cook them.
That's right. And then we can dish it up. Use them for about 2 minutes, just to make sure they're nicely soaked in with all the nice marinara sauce.
Here is a picture of how we served the subs. We served the subs with some spinach and some onion at the bottom. Here it is, all dished up. I think I'm going to try it in different bits. Do you think so, Mum?
I think it'd be really good.
I think I'll try some of the sub with some of the marinara sauce. It smells so lovely. And the marinara sauce was so delicious. It was so rich. And the bread, the sub, was lovely and crunchy. I love the taste and the texture so much. It's so lovely and soft. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me so much. And if you are new and enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing under the video or at the end of the video. It is free, and press the notification bell so you are notified when I post a new video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. This time I'd like to know what your favourite vegan treats are, what your favourite vegan treat meals are. I really hope to see you here again very soon. Bye! Take care!